Hello friends, this side Akhil. In this video we are going to talk about top 10 fastest motorcycle in 2022, so let's begin. If the bike at number 10 is this fast, you know what to expect from the rest. BMW designed this bike to be lightweight and agile, thus making it extremely easy to handle. The powerhouse of this bike, i.e. its engine, is a 1157cc 4-cylindered inline with an inbuilt transmission. The engine is mounted diagonally and this ensures a low center of gravity. This bike can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.2 seconds. The bike achieves a max power of 164 HP at 10,250 RPM and max torque of 129 Nm at 8,250 RPM. This bike was manufactured during 1998 to 2000. What makes the MIL 1000 in Italian special is that it is still very much in use. This bike runs on a 998cc liquid-cooled engine, with electronic fuel injection. Further, the engine has a Rotax V-twin installed at 60 degrees, making it more compact. This bike is extremely smooth in its running and can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds. The Aprilia RSV 1000R MIL when released exceeded everyone's expectation and achieves a max power of 141.3 HP at 10,000 RPM and max torque at 107 Nm at 5,500 RPM. 1000 cc of raw power is what drives this bike forward and makes it a heartthrob among bikers. The handling on this bike is gorgeous, cutting through corners like a knife does butter. This bike clocks 0 to 60 in just about 2.7 seconds, and that just shows you how fast it can go. The MV Agusta F4 1000R achieves a max power of 174 HP and max torque of 115 Nm at 10,000 RPM.
This bike is simply amazing, and we're sure you'll be wondering why this is at 7th. Simply because there are faster bikes. However, the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14R looks like a beast. Let's make it clear. Not many bikes can compare with this one on the looks and form factor. However, looks aren't what we're interested in. It's the beast inside the beast, the engine. 1441 cc of power with an inline-4 motor gives the bike its zip. The 3-level traction control system is helpful to get the bike under control quickly. The best part of the bike, however, is the fact that even on Gear 6, at speeds of 50 to 60, the bike runs smooth. This bike goes from 0 to 60 in just 2.6 seconds and hits at a max power of 108 kW at 10,500 RPM. This bike carries a 999cc 16-valve motor engine with a new intake cam and lighter inlet valves as compared to its predecessor. The BMW S100 is designed for speed, with a really light frame. The weight of the bike is 4 kg lesser than the previous one and has the updated semi-active suspension pack of the HP4's dynamic damping control. The BMW S100RR can go 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. Even at these speeds, the new power curve on the bike allows for turning to be nice and easy. Features like ABS, cruise control etc. show that the bike is street-friendly too. It reaches its max power of 195.2 bhp at 13,500 RPM. The Blackbird is a revival bike that left its glorious past to make a better one. With some little tweaks to the previous one launched in 1996, it's back to its former glory, if not better. Packing in 1137cc liquid-cooled inline 4-cylindered engine, speed is at its beck and call. The higher the RPM, the smoother this bike can go. Hitting 0 to 60 in about 2.8 seconds. The Honda CBR 1100XX Blackbird is a precision instrument meant for speed. What it may lack in ride quality it makes up for in build and reliability. It hits at the max power of 153 horsepower at 10,000 RPM. This one is another beast in the form of a bike. With a 998cc liquid-cooled, 4-stroke, inline-4, DOHC, 16-valve engine, this thing can go fast, and we mean fast. Due to its speed, Kawasaki managed to install an electronic rider support suite. It has the KTRC, Kawasaki Traction Control, KIBS, Kawasaki Intelligent Anti-Lock Brake System, KBC, Kawasaki Engine Brake Control, and KLCM, Kawasaki Launch Control Mode. These, apart from protection, keep the bike running smooth. The Kawasaki Ninja H2R hits 60 in a mere 2.5 seconds. Now that is fast. The bike hits at max power of 197.3 bhp at 11,000 rpm. This bike is one of the most powerful production motorcycles. This beauty features the Rolls-Royce 250C 18-turboshaft engine with a 2-speed semi-automatic transmission. This bike can get from 0 to 60 in just 2.5 seconds. That's probably the time you took to finish reading this sentence at the normal pace of reading. Go ahead, try it. The Metaturbine Superbike Y2K hits its max power of 320 horsepower at 52,000 rpm. 1340cc. It is a 4-cylinder, short-stroke, DOHC, 16-valve engine that truly lives up to its hype. The Suzuki dual throttle valve ensures peak engine performance at all times. This bike gives you the leverage to tweak its settings to its optimal with the ride-by-wire system combined with the Suzuki Drive Mode selector. The Suzuki Hayabusa hits 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, and its clutch assist system, i.e. the Suzuki Clutch Assist System, helps reduce back torque. It hits its max power of 197 horsepower at 6,750 rpm. Even cars have a hard time keeping up with such raw speed. This superbike carries within it an 8277cc 10-valve, 4-stroke engine that is simply a dream. The Dodge Tomahawk has 4 wheels and each of them has its own suspension. Also, this is the same engine found in the Dodge Viper, 8.3-liter V10 Dodge Viper SRT10. The transmission on this bike is a 2-speed manual tow-shift and uses the traditional chain and sprocket system. The place that was supposed to house the headlights is actually a throttle intake, and the bike also has a cooling system placed behind the intake manifold. The Dodge Tomahawk has no rival to this day. However, due to its 4 wheels and a few other reasons, the bike isn't certified for legal use in the USA. It can clock 0 to 60 somewhere in between 1.75 to 2.5 seconds and hits its max power of 500 horsepower at 5,600 rpm.